this is Justin Williams, making another video about WWE Monday Night Raw. The first thing that came out of the blue was Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, came to the ring, whatever, and called out Roman Reigns in the match. Called out Roman Reigns, Vince McMahon was saying, come out here now. And then Vince McMahon said, come out here. And then finally, Roman Reigns came into the ring. And him and Vince McMahon have a brief argument with each other, saying that, how long you gonna be WWE champion, Roman Reigns? How long you gonna be WWE champion? I guess he don't know. Then Roman Reigns said that it was so funny when he said, I forgot. He said something about the people cannot hear you. And then Roman Reigns and then Vince McMahon said, if they can't hear me, they can hear you. That was Vince McMahon said. It was funny, man. Then after Vince McMahon got into Roman Reigns' skin, so I'm talking about the sneakers. He said he used the sneakers. He used your father and his brother, the sneakers. That's what he said to Roman Reigns. Then Roman Reigns pushed him in the ring, and then Vince McMahon said, my neck, and then Stephanie McMahon came out there. Let's slow this up. She came out there, trying to help Vince. And then after that, then Stephanie McMahon started bringing the NYPD, the kayfabe, NYPD, and the guy, who arrested her last time, they started bringing those detectives out there, and he said that Stephanie McMahon said that arrest Roman Reigns, and the little guy said no. The little guy, that's the detective, the New York City detective. He said no. I said, if you're not going, Stephanie McMahon said, if you're not going to arrest him or not, and the police officer said, the detective said no. And then Vince McMahon said, I'm fine now. Don't worry about it. I'm fine now. And then Vince McMahon said that, don't you talk to my daughter that way. And the police officer said, you need to back your daughter away from me then. They were the guys, the detective. Then after that, Vince McMahon, you really starting to piss me off. And the guy said, he don't care. I don't care what I do that's pissing you off. And then after that, Vince McMahon started grabbing the guy. He started grabbing him and all of that. And then after that, Vince McMahon, got arrested. And then Stephanie McMahon started yelling, please don't tell. She started whining about her father going to jail. She said she whining. She started whining, started backstage, and then they put Vince McMahon in a car, in the NYPD car, and took him to jail, and all of that. So that was great, after that. Then after that, Roman Reigns started laughing. He started laughing. He looked like he was glad that Vince McMahon went to jail. But I'm glad too he went to jail because, I don't like Vince McMahon. I don't. So, I just don't like him. So I never liked him since I was little. I don't like him now. Then after that, it was Neville versus Kevin Owens. Good match, but it was quick though. Neville won by a quick roll up. Neville won. And then after that, Kevin Owens started knocking down Neville like it was hard. It was hard to watch. He was knocking him down. Then the officials, the referees, of course, started breaking it up. And then Kevin Owens started attacking Neville more and more. Then the referee trying to break it up again. Then the referee started attacking him more and more. And then until Dean Ambrose came out and started knocking Kevin Owens out and stuff, And then the officials started breaking it up. And then still, he was trying to attack Kevin Owens again, and Kevin Owens got out of the ring, with Dean Ambrose was trying to attack him, and Kevin Owens got out the ring and started running through the crowd and all of that stuff, which was good. Then it was Kalisto versus Kobe Kingston with the new it was Kalisto with Sin Cara versus Kobe Kingston and his New Day crew such as Big E and Xavier Woods, of course, blowing that horn, all of that. Good match, but Kalisto won against Kofi Kingston. Then it was Sin Cara versus Big E, Good match. You should have seen with Big E, pull Sin Cara about a ring to the mat, to his left shoulder injury. He almost had a left shoulder injury. Good match, but Big E won, by cheating because Xavier Woods was being pulled inside the ring and all that. He got out. Good match, but Big E won because of his partner in crime, Xavier Woods, cheated during the match. Then it was Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks with her crew, the team band like Naomi and Tamika. Good match, but that was a good match there between Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. That was a good match there. It was too many interferences from Naomi and Tamika. It was too many interferences. And still a good match, but Sasha Banks won, because of her crew team bad, Naomi and Tamika, Sasha Banks won. That was a good match, man, Becky Lynch almost had the match won, but she almost had the match won, good match, but Sasha Banks won. Sasha Banks won against Becky Lynch. Then it was the Miz show, the Miz show, was coming out. The Miz was talking about the year that he had in January 2015, something like that. But until, R-Truth, Goldust, Ryback, Heath Slater, and Zach, it was because of that, the Miz was ruled by the likes of Ryback, Goldust, Zack Ryder, Heath Slater, and after that, the Big Show came into the ring. What was funny was R-Truth was saying that I want a slammer tonight. Then the Miz said that the slammer was only last week. That was the Miz told R-Truth. R-Truth said, "Oh, my bad." He was telling the Miz and the whole crowd that, all of that. So what was funny, then the Big Show, then the Miz was trying to talk again. The Big Show came out, started cleaning the house. Then, what was funny was R-Truth knocked himself out. Then R-Truth said, he was looking like that, knocked out. Then after that, the Big Show, choke slammed R-Truth. He choke slammed and R-Truth got out the ring. He knocked out Heath Slater before he was gonna get to R-Truth. Then he knocked out Zack Ryder and the Miz and all of that. So then it was Ryback versus the Big Show. Good match, but the Big Show, lost the match by count out to Ryback. Ryback won by count out. So, he knocked Ryback outside the ring too before the incident, But Ryback versus the Big Show, Ryback won by count out, when the Big Show ran out of the ring by like a coward, like he is. Good match, but Ryback won by count out. Then before that, the Big Show said that he would be number one on the Royal Rumble list and all of that. And then the fans asked the Big Show that, will you retire? He said no. Then the Big Show said that I will win the Royal Rumble to become the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania after the Royal Rumble. That's what he said. Ryback won the match against the Big Show by count out. Then it was who else? Well, who else did happen? Yeah, they were showing the precinct with Vince McMahon and all of that. So Renee Young started talking about Vince McMahon, and all. Then Vince McMahon and Stephanie McMahon she was trying to talk to Vince McMahon and Stephanie. They don't want to talk about it. They left out there. Vince McMahon told Renee Young to get out of my face. They showing Vince McMahon mug shots and everything and stuff. Then it was the Usos and Dean Ambrose versus the League of Nations, which was King Barrett, Rusev, and Sheamus. Good match, but like I said before, the League of Nations won the match. Sheamus, Rusev, and King Barrett, they won the match against the Usos and Dean Ambrose. Then after that, Kevin Owens, attacked Dean Ambrose from behind. After that match, he started attacking him and all of that. You should have seen, he pushed Dean Ambrose to those steel steps, the ring pole. He pushed him through those ring steps and ring poles. All of that. He had that steel, to put Dean Ambrose through a table. He did a power bomb on Kevin Owens did a power bomb on Dean Ambrose so hard through the announcer table. He power bombed, Dean Ambrose to the announce table. I have seen that in my life. Kevin Owens power bombed Dean Ambrose like it was nothing. It was so hard to look at. Kevin Owens power bombed Dean Ambrose to the announce table so hard. Then they go to the main event. The main event was between John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio. Good match. John Cena lost by disqualification because of Sheamus, and it was John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio. Good match, but John Cena won by disqualification. Because of the Wade Barrett and Sheamus and Rusev. Because of Rusev and Sheamus called John Cena the United States Championship. Good match, but John Cena won by disqualification. They started, attacking John Cena and all of that, and then Sheamus gave John Cena the bro kick. That he gave John Cena the bro. He missed at first, but he didn't miss the second time. John Cena was kicked by Sheamus with the bro kick. Then they started attacking John Cena again, and then the Usos trying to come to John Cena. They got attacked by the League of Nations, which was Sheamus and Rusev. Then after that, Roman Reigns came out of nowhere and started spearing, Rusev and attacking him and stuff, giving him the Superman punch. Then he attacked, I think Wade Barrett. I don't know where he was at. So, but then after that, Sheamus was getting to the ring with a chair. Then I think, he was trying to hit Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns missed, and Sheamus got hit with a Superman punch as well with a chair and stuff like that. But good match, it was good. Roman Reigns took control of the League of Nations, put him in that place again. Roman Reigns did, WWE was good last night. Then after that, Vince McMahon came out there and said that he will sue the New York Police Department. He was gonna sue the New York Police Department and what they done did to him and all of that. What Stephanie started whining and talking about Dad. It was way before that. So Vince McMahon was saying that next week it will be Roman Reigns versus Sheamus for WWE Championship. That was Vince McMahon said. And then after that, Vince McMahon said, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. That's what he said, Vince McMahon said, and all of that, it was good last night, but next week, Sheamus versus Roman Reigns versus Sheamus for WWE Championship. Next week, then Vince McMahon said he will be the guest next referee. In that match, he's gonna be the guest referee on that match. So which is gonna be hard for Roman Reigns and stuff like that. Which is gonna be hard for him. But that's it. But this is just the Williams. Rating. I get WWE Raw pretty much. I gotta say a 7. The only thing I liked was Kevin Owens was attacking Neville real good, and then powerbomb Dean Ambrose to a table, to an announce table. Which was tight, man, But this is just the Williams, feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and add me on Facebook. I'm out. Peace.